Hello everyone, it's Sheila back again with another tutorial. I'm doing another pattern from one of my own baby patterns that I have. This is the pattern and I'm going to show you how to do this pattern. It's fairly simple and it's a 12 row pattern. What I've done here, this is the 12 rows of the pattern, and it's just a type of cable, not true cable, it's like twisted stitches. I'll show you how to do this. And I'm onto the part down here. I'll start with that one. And it's knit 4 stitches. I've knit the first 4 stitches. Then I'm going to purl 2. And then I'm going to do the next 2 stitches. I'm going to knit into the back of the second stitch, and then into the front of the first stitch, and then take both those stitches off the needle. And the next 2 stitches are purl, and then the next 4 stitches are knit, the next 2 stitches are purl again, and then the next 2 stitches I'm going to knit into the back of the second stitch like I did in the other 2, and then knit into the front of the first stitch. Take those both off the needle, and then purl 2 stitches, and then knit the last 4 stitches. And that's the first row. The second row, purl the first 4 stitches, knit the next 2 stitches, it's purl into the second stitch, and then into the first stitch, and then take them both off the needle, and then knit 2, let's purl into the next 4 stitches, knit the next 2 stitches, and then purl into the second stitch, and then into the first stitch. Those are the 2, that's called crossover stitches. Then knit 2 and purl the last 4 stitches. And that's the second stitch, the second row, sorry. The next row is the same as the first row. Knit 4, purl 2, knit it into the back, the second stitch, and then into the first stitch, taking both off the needle, purl 2, knit 4 stitches, purl 2, knit it into the back of the second stitch, and into the front of the front stitch, and take them both off the needle. And then it's purl 2, and knit 4 stitches. And that's the third row. And the fourth row, same as the second row. So a lot of the rows are the same, it's just repeating them at different times. And for the crossover, purl into the second stitch, and then into the first stitch, take them both off the needle, knit 2, purl 4, knit 2, take them both off the needle, knit 2, and purl 4, and the fifth row, knit 4, purl 2, knit it into the back of the second stitch, and then into the first stitch, take them both off the needle, purl 2, knit 4, purl 2, knit it into the back of the second stitch, and then into the first stitch, take them both off the needle, purl those 2 stitches, and knit the last 4 stitches. and that was the 5th row. And the 6th row, purl 4, knit 2, purl into the 2nd stitch and into the 1st stitch. Take them both off the needle, knit 2 stitches, purl 4 stitches, knit 2 stitches, and for the crossover, purl into the 2nd stitch and then into the 1st stitch, and then take both those stitches off the needle, and then knit 2 and then purl 4 stitches. And that's the 6th row of the pattern. And as you can see, the pattern is twisting, going straight and then twisting. And that's how the whole pattern goes. The next 6 rows of the 12 rows is exactly the same, only you're starting the twisting where the plain knitting is. And so that's my stitch for today. So if you like my video, give it a thumbs up, and you'd like to see more, subscribe.